Hey,
Hi, Mark.
Nini, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good to see you.
Thank
We have
you.
a
Me too.
ton of people signed up. We'll see who shows up though.
Okay.
All right, and let me get my screen together here. All right. Well, earlier today, um, wait a second here. Renee's trying to get in, and she's connecting, hopefully. Oh, how was the weather there in where you're in California?
It was 95 earlier.
Oh my goodness. Not,
It's hot. We're gonna be in triple digit around here this week.
oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah. Hey, Renee. Can you hear me okay, Renee? Renee? Renee, are you there? Can you hear me? Turn on your volume. All right. Star, yay. All right. Good to see you, Star.
You too.
Thanks for being here. All right. Renee's trying to, there. Can you hear me now, Renee?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh,
Hello, nice to meet
fantastic.
you. Nice
Yeah,
to meet
you too. How did you hear about us?
my niece Star. She's online. She told me about you.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, great. Wonderful. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Thanks
All
for
right.
having me.
And Star, tell me, how did you hear about us?
I heard about you through the Meetup app. I
Oh,
actually was following another group, but it wasn't reaching me in that way. So I was like, let me find a different group to join.
oh, I understand. I hope you enjoyed this one and get something out of it.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. And let me let Susan, someone else in here. Hey, Susan's coming in.
Okay.
Hey, Susan.
Hello there.
Hi, how are you? Welcome.
Good, thank you. Thank you.
Where are you all located? Where are you at, Susan? What area?
I, I'm in Gilroy,
What?
Gilroy, California.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I didn't. My ignorance on that one.
Yeah,
All right.
no
And
worries.
and Renee, where are you from? What area of the country?
Indianapolis, Indiana.
Okay. All right, good. And same with Star?
No, I'm in Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, okay. All right. Have I ever met you before, Star?
No, this will be our first acquaintance.
All righty. Sounds good. Let's see who else moseys in. We're anticipating a ton of people tonight. They signed up, and let's see where my regulars are as well. All right. Give it one more minute here, then we'll just rock and roll. Well, let's just rock and roll anyways. My name is Mark Earlix, and I am a healer by the grace of God. I've been doing this for about 48 years, and I work with light. Light is my gift, my goal, and my tool. We all have it. And in my workshops and trainings of different natures, I teach people how to manipulate energies, to work with them, how we have this godliness and divinity or nameless one or creator, whatever you want to call it, it's within us. And
Mhm.
we all have it. And so some people want to learn from me, and that's fine. And I gladly teach. I love to teach, matter of fact. And I have appointments with people during the week, sometimes 7 days a week. And I go from around 11 o'clock in the morning through 7 at night. So this is what I do. And I've been doing this again for 48 years. I've worked with approximately, oh God, 25 to 35,000 people over the many years. And people
It's
in
big a group.
yeah, uh, in this country mostly, and other countries as well, all over Europe and some in Asia, etc. So, most people tell me that there's been a change in their life some people will feel things most immediately, and other people will say, hey, look, I didn't feel anything, or nothing happened with me, or nothing changed within me until after I left.
Yeah.
And other people will be walking down the street 2 weeks or 2 months later, say, oh my God, when did that leave me? If that should be the case. And so I just accept, whatever the old man or woman upstairs says. And I just let it go on with that. Any questions I can try to answer? Please, anything before we start here. I love to talk, and I'm trying to curtail myself to varying degrees. And any questions about me, or what I believe in, or what happens, or what kind of things I work with, anything, please. Anything.
Have any questions?
None?
No, I'm just excited to start. No, I don't have any to come off the top of my head right now at the moment.
Alrighty.
No.
I just had an appointment with, to give you an example, not to brag or edify myself, because I always contribute everything to the godliness, the divinity. But today I had an appointment with a woman who was in pain for 4.5 years. It was a searing pain. Her mom took her to the best doctors, and neurologists, endocrinologists, you name it, and just tons and tons of doctors over these past 4.5 years. And she even went to, after she gave up on medical science, with them having no answers to what was happening with her in her life, she started going into spiritual things to try to correct it, her pain, and find causes and stuff like that. Then she finally got a hold of me, and it took maybe about less than 10 minutes, and she was just all better. And
Wow.
I know, and it blew her away. She was screaming, she was crying, she was yelling for her mom, everything. It was a wonderful experience for her, and for me to witness this as well. I never know what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, why it's going to happen, when it's going to happen. I not only work with the physiological, biological, neurological, I also work, when given the opportunity, with emotional stuff as well. So again, if anyone's interested in an appointment, please feel free. And let's see, I don't know what else. Any questions about anything, Susan or Star or Nini?
I guess I don't know really what to expect or anticipate. I just hope that,
Good.
for me, I'm trying to get to a place of inner healing and wholesomeness. So
Sure.
hopefully, just the conversation that we have, you could, shed some light, or just the tidbits that you impart, I can take that and be able to add to the things that I'm already doing.
All righty. One thing I do want to mention, it kind of was brought up in my mind, that I don't play psychic. There'll be times that, there's one on every street corner, and so I let those people do it. And I'm strictly with my forte, and what's been given to me is working with people to help them feel better in the physical realm, whether it be injury or chronic stuff or whatever. And sometimes when I'm working with a person, I may see something or perceive of something, and I'll share it with you. And I never come up with anything that you aren't ready to hear or to witness inside your head through the words that I'm saying. So if that should be great. And if nothing happens during the time of perceiving anything, great. I don't get bent out of shape over it. I try to be down to earth as much as possible. I don't take prisoners, and I enjoy working with what I work with. So in any case, yeah, what I'll do in these circles is, these healing circles are, they're like quickie healings, if depending upon what you should experience. And again, I'll reiterate that it can happen immediately, or 5 minutes later, or 2 weeks or 2 months later, walking out on the street saying, when did it leave me? If that should be the case, I don't know. And again, I leave it up to God. In what I refer to as God. Other people say source or universal consciousness or whatever. It doesn't care. And we're the ones who do the identifications in our minds of where things are coming from. It does not care though. And so that's fantastic. Any other comments or questions about anything, please, before we start? There's only a few of us here for some reason, which is great.
Yeah, so basically I have a question. So when you say far as like the energy healing, far as your chakras and stuff, that's the question I want. I want to know.
Many years ago, I was very familiar with chakras. But I just, healing in my world, it just comes from knowing and accepting from within myself. And it's that divinity that extends it forth from me. Again, we all have the ability to work with it. I'm better at it than most people because I practice what I do.
Okay.
And that's the only difference. I think nowadays in this so-called new age, since the 1800s, middle 1800s, when a lot of this phenomena stuff started really coming out, it's a lot of it is a misnomer, or it's a deterrence from knowing ourselves, which is also in that deterrence, there's a lack of accepting what's happening in the moment. We use the other things quite often as excuses versus oh, it's my third chakra's out. Let me put it back in, or have someone else put it back in, or whatever. Or I don't have enough blue or green or yellow or orange or red or whatever. Healing doesn't need a lot of that. Healing is knowing in the moment, and it's done. But we have to go, say, as a healer, we have to go within ourselves and request from the source to take care of something, a situation. And you have command, though, because it's written in the great book. We're created in the image of God. And if that's true, we're created in the image of God, then we also have the ability to recreate in that image. If we have the ability to be in that image of God, we're created in that image, then we have the ability to recreate in that image, if that's true. And therefore, we are co-creators. That's life. That's our life. We have that ability. We have these awakening moments. There's someone has two devices on, I think.
No, I'm trying to see what's going on with my phone. Yeah.
All right.
No, I only have my phone. Okay, I'm good.
All right. So we have this fantastic ability to know and accept, as we go deeper and deeper and deeper within ourselves, that we have the power and the authority to replicate in its image. And that's where imagination comes from, the ability to image in action. It's not pretend and it's not fantasy. We carry that within us. It's imagination, to image in action. Oftentimes when I work with people, say on a Zoom or phone or in person or whatever, there's, even if I don't touch the person, they'll most often, not all the time, most often as their needs are, they might experience me touching them and working with that particular area of the body that's out of discomfort. And what I'll do is I'll break the consciousness, as it might happen to varying degrees. I'll break the consciousness of distress in that person in that moment, just through my knowing.
Okay.
So we all have this ability within us. It's just waiting to be recognized. Everything else is like a deterrence from knowing ourselves. And knowing ourselves is taking the authority to do these things. I don't know if all this makes sense, but as I ramble on. All right. Good questions. Good questions. Um, do you have anything, Sue, that Susan, that you would like to ask, or please?
Well, this is my first time attending,
Yes.
and I just downloaded Meetup like last week, sort of trying to rebuild my life after all that craziness that happened in the world.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. So I'm starting, with just finding things locally, and then you popped up, and I'm not sure where you are.
I'm in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Oh, okay, great. I was just in Mesa, Arizona in July.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And so I was just curious about it. I was very intrigued by the
Cool.
post and just said, well, I'm going to go see what that's all about. So
I'm so
here I am.
happy at least 4 people saw it. So
Yeah.
and I don't know. Hey, Nini, I don't know where all my regulars are here.
I
And
I know what happened.
I don't know. I don't understand. I'm confused. But I hope they're getting the emails, but or something. And so I've been doing this for again 48 years, and I used to be on Meetup all the time, and but it was always in-person Meetup. Now I'm doing in-person, and I'm doing the Zoom as we have it here. Yes, but congratulations, you're a brave woman, very brave woman, stepping out like this, and I'm in total admiration of you. Awesome. Um, all right, Star, is there what I'll do is I'll ask everyone, tell me one thing that's from your toes all the way to the top of your head that might be bugging you, that is the priority. If it's both arms, I'll work with one, and next week we can come back for the other one.
Well, for
Um,
me, my right shoulder, and then I have issues with disc in my neck and my mid back.
okay, and probably uh, each one is the neck and the back, or the neck is feeding into everything else, or
Yes.
vice versa. And honest to God, I know nothing about medical science. I know nothing about the body.
Mm-hmm.
And at one time, for 10 and a half years, I was married to a well-known neurologist. And so I would listen to her on the phone, and she would be giving consults to other doctors and patients all the time, every day. So I only heard one half the conversation. I never heard the rest of the story, and so I only found out words, and that was all. So I know nothing medically, honest to God. So if I say something accidentally medically, it's out of ignorance. So please understand. So, all right. I know where the arms are. I know where the head is. I know where the feet are. That's about it. All right. So you say it's the right shoulder. What I'd
Yes.
like you to do is to just relax and don't help me. Don't think about anything. Don't analyze, critique, judge, try to figure it out or anything else. Just relax and let your arms drop, say on your lap or your side, whatever is comfortable for you. You may sense, not to talk you into it, it's not hypnosis. You may sense something happening with your right shoulder. Okay, hon?
Mm-hmm.
All right. This will take a moment or two. And right there, I'm hitting a little resistance. And what I'm doing is bringing your shoulder in a little bit. And I'm trying to help it to breathe inside, not your regular breath, but another breath.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do me a favor and move your shoulder on a little bit, not to injure yourself or anything. And tell me if you notice any difference yet. And lift up a little bit and tell me if you notice any difference at all, hon. And be candid.
It's not as tight as it was before.
Okay, good. Can you raise it higher?
I can definitely, and it's not uncomfortable like earlier when I raise it, and
Okay,
I can put weight on it, but it's not as tight as it was.
all right, good. Now, how long have you had this? Just curious.
Oh God, this started happening probably last month in August.
Okay, all
Well, 2
righty.
months ago now because we're in October.
And what happened then that it started? Do you remember?
Um, I was working out more, but I think I was in the process of moving. So I
Uh-huh.
was doing a lot of lifting, a lot of repetition.
Oh boy. Okay. I want you
Yeah.
to hold that thought
Okay.
that you were lifting something. Imagine yourself lifting and feeling like a little strain happen.
Okay.
All right. Now, totally imagine if you can. I know you can't, but if you could, what would it look like if you noticed that you were going to strain and all of a sudden you stopped yourself from straining,
You said what
catching
it would
yourself?
look.
Yeah, if you didn't.
Actually, funny enough, my body would stop me because I would go to raise my shoulder and I would stop mid raise
There you go.
because of the tension.
Okay, good, good. Now, lift your shoulder up and move around a little bit. Tell me if you notice any difference in there at all.
Yeah.
God bless
Oh
you.
yeah,
All right,
definitely.
all right, hon. You
That's
got it.
weird.
Are you insinuating I'm weird? I resemble that
No,
remark.
not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
You rock. You
Oh
rock.
wow. Okay.
All right, let's see how long this lasts. Either, no, remember this is a quickie healing, so it'll last for 5 minutes or for the rest of your life.
Okay.
All right, awesome, awesome, awesome. You rock. All right. Renee, please. Any particular thing that you would like me to work with in your body? Please be candid.
Yes, I would like you to work with my lower back because I have IBS real bad. So it's
Uh-huh.
my lower back and just my IBS, my gastrointestinal and my lower back.
Okay, now what came to me, and I know nothing about this stuff. What came to me is if you can go to where Whole Foods or Sprouts or whatever's there, and but only in those better stores, not Walgreens or anything, and get fiber capsules.
Okay.
And I understand, I don't want to make any claims, but I understand that if you take 2 in the morning, you'll notice a whole difference in your IBS because your body is lacking the fiber intake, in my perception.
You're right, because I was taking them and I stopped. I was taking them daily and I stopped. So I have them downstairs. So I will
You
go
rock.
resume taking those. Yes, I will resume taking those.
Take
Thank you.
two, the max 3, I would
Okay.
think.
Okay.
All right, so let me work with your belly, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Digestive system, I mean. I'm sorry. You will, after a day or 2 days, you'll notice a fantastic change.
Yeah, I'm feeling it now. I mean, I have to be honest with you. I came as a skeptic, but
Me
really,
too.
I came as a skeptic. But when you started, I felt my stomach just like pulling in and pulling in, and I'm like, wait a minute. And it really just actually started contracting and contracting. I'm like, what's going on? Yeah,
Now,
I mean,
do
wow.
and
Wow.
I would like to suggest that you do the fiber daily religiously,
Okay. Okay.
and not more than 2 or 3 a day at one time, as soon as you get up in the morning or afternoon or whatever. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. I will do that. Thank you for my healing.
Oh, God bless you. All righty. Susan, I keep wanting to call you Sue. I apologize.
Oh, I do go by Sue, so that's
Okay.
good. But the little thing I had to fill out, I thought, what? I better put my real name. So that's a rule follower.
Oh,
Well, I haven't.
quick comment I would like to make. Please,
Uh,
if it's in anyone's heart, go to my website, markearlix.com, and there's a place at the bottom if you want to do a gifting. Please do. And it could be one time or it could be uh, forever, whenever. I don't care. But please, if anyone does choose to do that, it's on the website, the gifting tab. All
Okay.
right. But in any case. I apologize, Susan or Sue.
Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem. Well, in this very moment, my right hip is not in any pain, but I have had chronic pain in my right hip for a long
Yes.
time. And I've had x-rays, MRIs, consultations with doctors and surgeons, and nobody can explain why I have excruciating pain in there. And some days are good, and I go, wow, I don't even know that I have a problem there. And other
How,
days I'm hobbling and limping.
how long has it been happening?
Oh gosh, could be as long as 10 years. You know how time
Okay.
is so weird. Yeah, a long time.
Okay. All right. Um, Now, is there any way you said in your right hip, my uh that's my left. Okay. So on your right hip, I'm dyslexic. So uh is there any way you could take your thumb and not rub it or palpate it, but just put your thumb into uh right going towards the back above your hip bone. It's going to be really tender, right above the hip
The-
bone.
right above the hip bone.
Yeah, it's going to be tender on your right hip. Like it's on your
Hmm.
side, like it's on your side and up.
Yeah.
Can you
I'm
feel a
I'm
little?
not finding a tenderness.
Okay. All right. Now, um, go real slow,
Mhm.
and put your thumb right there. And if you push in without rubbing it or anything, just push in. Do you feel the tenderness inside, hon? And it's okay if you don't.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, that's good. Just hold it there. Hold your thumb there.
Okay.
And I'm going to do something, okay?
Okay.
Hold it there. Do you feel a little warmth going in? And it's okay if you don't. I do.
Okay. I don't, but that's okay too.
Okay, all right. That's fine. There is no right or wrong, good or bad in the mind of God.
Mhm.
There we go. Now, is there any way you can move around a little bit or stand up and try to recreate that discomfort?
Okay.
And please be candid in what it might sense
Mhm.
like.
Yeah.
Any
Um,
different, the same, or worse, or what?
well, because it's intermittent, it's hard
Uh-huh.
to hard to evaluate that question.
I
Yeah.
understand that. I understand. If
Okay.
if you do notice change, please come back or whatever, or make an appointment,
Okay.
whatever. And
Okay.
with everyone here, if you notice change, we want to reinforce it. So good.
Super.
And I'd
Okay.
like to do one more thing with you. 1 second here.
Okay.
Okay. All right. How do you feel?
Good. Good.
All right. Excellent.
Thank
All right.
you.
Sure.
Mhm.
Star, how do you feel, hon?
I feel good.
You sound marvelous, darling.
Good. Yeah. Funny enough though, when you like release it, of course, everything's connected. When you release the shoulder, it released the back, it released the neck. But you know how the body is. The body is so conditioned to be in pain that it's like, I
Yep.
don't want to feel good. I don't know, but you're gonna feel good because this is what we need right now.
Excellent. And just enjoy it.
Yeah.
And again, these things, if you've experienced something, they'll last for a while until, as you suggested, the thinking comes back in,
Right.
the denial,
Mhm.
and or the ways that recreate the discomfort, or
Right.
it'll be gone forever.
Right.
And most people, it's gone forever, but that doesn't mean anything. There's no, as I said, good or bad or right or wrong in the mind of God. And there's no
Right.
reason to condemn ourselves.
Exactly. Hopefully, by the grace of God, it stays gone.
Literally, literally.
Yes.
All right. And Nini, anything in particular, my dear?
Hi, Mark. Just
Huh?
my right knee, when I get up from a sitting position or something, it kind of hurts a little bit
Okay, hon.
inside. Thank you.
Yeah. Have you been to a doctor about it?
No.
Okay. And it just might be, I don't know anything medically, but maybe there's just a little bit of arthritis in there.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. Because it comes and goes. It's not steady though.
right, right.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, while you're sitting there, can you stretch your knee out a little bit, please?
Okay.
And just relax it. Can you move your knee around, hon? And is there any way of telling uh, if there's any discomforts in there? And be candid.
It's seems to be going away now. When I stood up,
Okay, good.
it's not as much anymore.
All right, good. Let's see what this develops into. Okay.
Okay.
All right,
Thank
good.
you.
Oh, great. And Renee, how
Yeah.
you doing, hon? Do you notice a difference in the way you might feel?
Well, yeah, I was releasing a lot of air pressure from my stomach as we was speaking. A bunch of
Okay.
air was releasing from my body and feeling a lot of chills, just a bunch of like energy just rushing through me. A whole bunch of energy. So
Enjoy it.
yeah,
Yes.
it's just the energy, a whole bunch of energy. Yeah,
Enjoy it. Love God.
yeah,
It's all at once.
yes, yes. I feel a difference. I really do.
All right, good, good. And well, please, any questions or anything I can try to answer uh, about anything,
Is it- no. Well,
something I can.
you really no. I mean, I just know that when God does send healing, we're so conditioned and believe things have to be complex to when he sends it. So you like, no, this can't be it. Like like in the Bible when he healed the man at the pool of, Bethesda, when he was like, just take up your mat and walk. And the man was lame. He didn't have to do anything major. He just took up his mat and he was healed. So we're so conditioned to believe that, we have to go through a whole bunch of jumping hoops and stuff. But when God sends healing, it is instant, just like this. So I mean, I'm excited about it and I'm grateful because I know that the word of God works instantly. And I'm not in doubt. I don't say hopefully that it's done. I know that, I mean, I know I felt the instant in my body, like now, and the pressure, the air, my stomach stays bloated from IBS. It's actually going in as I'm speaking to you. And he works instantaneously. So I'm not in any doubt about it. And I'm glad that my niece called and told me to come. And she knows I'm a skeptic, but no, I just know but once I heard your voice and really listened to you talk, I was like, yeah, I believe I felt a connection. And I'm just thanking God that he used you as a vessel to send my healing because I needed it because I'm tired of this stomach hurting all the time.
I
Period.
hear you. I hear you. And try out those capsules if you want, and
I will.
see what happens from that. And continually do it religiously. And it'll kind of retrain your digestive system, to my understanding.
Okay, I'm
What I saw.
excited about that. Have to be
Yeah,
consistency. Okay, I will.
yeah. And uh, so let's see what else. Every week I'm here on Tuesday night this time, and maybe next week all the regulars plus a lot more people will be showing up. And any other questions or comments, please, about anything I can try to answer. Anything, Susan?
Nothing comes to mind at the moment. I'm just really thrilled to be here, and I expect I'll be seeing you again soon.
I pray so. I pray so. Please, people, remember, if it's in your heart to do the gifting tab on the website. And if anyone wants an appointment with me, it'll be similar, but it'll be a lot more. And other than that, I have classes that I offer online and in person. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I'm grateful that you're here. I'm totally honored.
Thank you for
And
your time.
oh,
Yes, thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. Blessings to
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much, Mark.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good
Have
night.
fun.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.